Hi there! In this short video, I will take you through how to set up non-invasive hemodynamic monitoring. Step 1. Power on the LiDCO monitor. Connect the power supply. Power on using the button underneath the monitor. When AC power is not available, the monitor's battery can offer 3 hours of operation when fully charged. Step 2. Select Rapid and CNAP. Select R for the LiDCO Rapid Trend of Hemodynamics and select C for CNAP, continuous non-invasive arterial pressure from the finger. The wedge will turn from blue to green when selected. Press the white check mark in the center of the wheel to confirm and move forward. Step 3. Enter patient details. Enter patient ID number, age, height, weight, gender, and patient type. Press the green forward arrow to enter monitoring mode. If the arrow isn't green, go back to complete all details. Step 4. Select NIBP option. Select external NIBP and CNAP settings if you will calibrate with the hospital blood pressure arm cuff. Apply it to either arm. Unselect external NIBP if you will calibrate with the arm cuff attached to the LiDCO. Attach the black air hose from the LiDCO to the appropriate size cuff and apply the cuff to either arm. Step 5. Attach CNAP to patient. Place the patient's index finger onto the sizing gauge on top of the cuff controller to determine the correct cuff size, small, medium, or large. The cuff should slide easily over the knuckles without resistance. Position the finger cuffs at the base of the pointer, middle, and ring finger. Connect finger cuffs to cuff controller, black, and cuff controller to monitor cable, orange. Fasten cuff controller to forearm with strap provided. If the arm will be tucked during surgery, ensure the patient is padded to avoid any potential compression injuries. Step 6. Begin signal acquisition sequence. If possible, assure the cuff controller is at the level of the right atrium. Press the green button in the blood pressure channel to start the CNAP signal acquisition. If the arrow remains gray, check all connections and observe the area at the top of the screen for troubleshooting messages. Step 7. Calibrate with the most recent arm cuff measurement. If set up for external NIBP, enter values for systolic and diastolic for NIBP when prompted. If set up for LiDCO NIBP cuff, this step is automated. Step 8. View perfusion index. This indicates the relative strength of perfusion in the finger. You need at least one green box for the measurement to proceed. The further to the right the green box is, the stronger the pulse signal. Step 9. View CNAP finger signal acquisition. One finger cuff will inflate and deflate several times as the monitor senses the patient's pulse. Observe as the red line on the pressure graph moves slowly up and down as the finger cuff inflates and deflates. Next, the finger cuff will begin to counterpulse and display an arterial waveform, about 90 seconds total. The CNAP has successfully detected the blood pulsatility in the finger. Step 10. View all trended values. Observe NIBP arm cuff measurement used for calibrating the LiDCO finger sensors appears in parentheses below the current finger cuff pressure measurement. Observe continuous trending of all measured parameters. And that's how to set up non-invasive hemodynamic monitoring. Be sure to check out our other videos, including how to give a fluid challenge and how to set up minimally invasive hemodynamic monitoring. And remember to subscribe to the LiDCO YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.